Hello everyone, my name is Vishal Bhalke and I am here to present a topic PHP syntax and basic programming. So let me start with some contents. Here we study about introduction to PHP, PHP syntax, PHP control structures, PHP functions, PHP classes and objects, and in the last we study the conclusion. So now we understand some information of PHP. What is PHP? PHP is Hypertext Preprocessor, which is a widely used open source scripting language. PHP scripts are executed on the server, means PHP is a dynamic web programming scripting language. PHP is popular general purpose scripting language that is specially situated to web development. PHP scripts are executed on the server. Now we understand the basic principle of PHP syntax. A PHP file normally contains HTML tags and some PHP scripting code. Here we see the example of PHP code. PHP is initialized with question mark and PHP word. Under that we write all code of PHP. PHP scripts are enclosed with special start and end processing instructions, PHP closing and PHP open. Under this closing and open tag we write our PHP code. Here echo is like a output function for PHP language. Under this echo we write hello world. So echo work here like a output function. Now PHP variables. Variables is nothing but which store a value. Variables in PHP start with a dollar sign followed by the name of the variable. Variables in PHP do not have predefined type. Variables in PHP, a variable starts with dollar symbol followed by variable name. In PHP, a variable is defined with dollar. Let we initialize a variable called name. So initialization of variable we define it by a dollar signature, dollar or dollar sign. So here we use dollar name for John Doe name, and then we print this name by echo function. My name is, and then dollar and then name, and name is that variable which is initialized by the use of dollar. Now PHP control structures. PHP control structures includes conditional statements like if, else and else if. In PHP supports looping statements like while, do while and for loops, which is nothing but a conditional statement which help in our more programming languages. Control structures. PHP provides control structures for conditional execution of code such as if statements and loops. Let's see some examples of control structure by understanding following topics: for loop, if statement and while loop. Here an example of for loop is there. The code is written under initialization of PHP code and ending of PHP code. Here we apply for loop with variable I using dollar sign. We know that dollar sign is used for variable, and then I is continued to 4, and then increase and echo print number 5 times. And then if statement, in if statement a conditional is given under brackets, and according to this condition this if run. And the next is while loop. While is similar to the if, but here also a given condition, and then a loop is run. Now we understand the PHP functions. Functions in PHP are a block of code that can be reused. PHP has huge collection of built-in functions. Here we see the example of function. Now PHP classes and objects. PHP supports object-oriented programming. Classes and objects are two main aspects of object-oriented programming. Let's see the example. Here all the code is written under PHP syntax. So here we define a class fruit, and public $name and public $color is a property of that class. And in next we create a method. Function is also called method in object oriented term. So here we created a method called setName which accept the name by calling of object at out of the class, and the next function and next method is getName which return this name. So here we make an apple. Apple is nothing but an object. An object is created by new keyword and by using class name. By that syntax we create an object. Here we make two objects, apple and banana, and by using that object name we set that name of that fruits, and by calling that functions get name we get the name of that fruits. Here this keyword refers to the current object and is only available inside methods. And the last, understanding PHP syntax and basic programming is essential for developers building dynamic web pages and web applications. By mastering these concepts, you can create efficient and robust programs that interact with user and data.